Hey everyone, it's Brian with Wrenches and Rides, and we are at the SEMA Show 2017, and we are looking at automotive body tools with Ingersoll Rand. We're with Mary in her booth, and we're going to go over some of the specialty or niche tools that they have just for you.
Thanks, Brian. So today we're going to look at some of our 12-volt tools. Ingersoll Rand historically is known for putting out awesome pneumatics and impact wrenches. We've come out with a great line of cordless impacts, but now we're also looking into expanding our line so that we're covering more niche applications. Some of those include some of the developments we've made in our 12-volt line, including the reciprocating saw here. It looks very similar to the pneumatic saw that we came out with, but now we're featuring it with the power of cordless in our 12-volt line. So some of the great features on this tool that I really like to show are the Allen wrench that we have here on the side. That's going to allow me to change my blades quickly. So if this is wearing down, or if I'm in an application where I really need to stay focused and watch my cuts, I can just take this Allen wrench out, change my blade, and get right back to work.
Some of our people are going to say, hey, you know, in a normal reciprocating saw that we're used to, maybe for demolition or construction, they're going to say an Allen wrench to change it. But I can see where a metal application, you did it for safety?
Absolutely. So we're always trying to think about ergonomics, safety, making sure that we're getting real work done quickly, but also safe. If you had a button up here to change your saw, it could become loose, especially if you're getting into a tight application or a tight spot. So what we've really decided to do is just eliminate that risk, take the Allen wrench, build it in so you don't have to go back to your toolbox, and then do your quick change and get right back to work.
And there's an adjustable guard up top, so you can use different parts of your blade, which
exactly.
is nice.
Make them last longer. It goes into 3 different positions. Also, when you're running it here, we have the variable speed trigger, so you can really feather touch what you're working on. And when you're running it, we've got the little light on the front as well.
Yeah, LED work lights are great, but again, safety. A lot of safeties are little tiny push buttons, and they're hard to use. You know,
right.
These are going to be in difficult positions.
Exactly.
That's just a flip forward, and it's easy. So it's nice to see good safety on a tool that's easy to use.
This tool's really friendly to hold, especially if you're doing those long scrolling cuts. It's great for panel work, bumper demolition. One application we saw this being used in a lot is to destroy a bumper for insurance purposes. You have to cut right through it. This tool makes that job extremely efficient and fast. Again, getting real work done quickly.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And then we got here a neat little sander. This guy's cool.
This is my my little cordless belt sander in our 12-volt line. A really unique tool. Nothing quite like this on the market right now. It has 8 different heads that it'll switch into. So if I need to get a spot weld out in a really tight spot, I can click him around, make sure that I'm getting up and right where I need to be. Again, thinking safety with my trigger here, and a really nice firm ergonomic grip with the Ingersoll Rand composite that we stand behind in all of our Max family of tools.
And this one's really cool, the way you actually change out the belt.
Absolutely.
So when you change it out, it's really just something that you wouldn't think of. So you got to have it in the right position. Give it a little push, it clicks into place, and then you change out your belt, push another button, back in. I mean, thinking of someone who's working on a job, making money, you know, by the hour, trying to do something quick, that's great.
Exactly. Everything in mind with Ingersoll Rand is designed to get real work done quickly. So we want you guys to be as efficient as possible, and making sure that we have quick change mechanisms to do that is extremely important to us.
All right, and then for other smaller applications, we have a little 12-volt buffer here, which we've used quite a bit, and that thing is really powerful. It's surprising.
Super powerful, absolutely. It has 2 speeds on it, so it actually can also turn into a sander depending on what kind of pads you're putting on. So you have a polisher tool, a sander tool. We also make adhesive pads that have a rubber on them, so you can do adhesive removal. This is removable, so if you're getting into a tight spot, you can remove that guy. But also if you just need a little extra grip on there, it's a great tool that should give you everything you need to do a lot of body prep work.
And all your pads are hook and loop here?
We've got hook and loop, and then extra little Velcro for different accessories that you might find with other things you might be looking for to do body work.
Okay, that's very cool. And lastly, we're going to look at some PowerSockets, which you guys have a lot of them over here. And what are these designed for? They're cool. They're cool looking.
Yeah, absolutely. The PowerSocket's designed to add 50% more torque to your impact wrench. So if you're working on a lug nut that's just not coming off, okay, now this one will be sure to get the job done right. They were designed specifically in mind for the Honda crank bolt. We were finding that technicians were having a terrible time ripping those off. They're just, the way that they're feathered in, it's extremely difficult to break loose. So what we did was we actually developed a 19mm PowerSocket first. That was the first one to come out. We gave it to a couple of shops to try off, and they were ripping those things right off. So not only does the PowerSocket become a great investment to get your work done quickly, but now you're also not burning up your impact wrench, and now you're extending the life of your tool.
So does this work on any impact wrench? So I got a mid-size or a small impact wrench. Is it going to increase that in power, the 40% also?
50% actually, yeah.
On a small one?
Incredibly,
okay.
Yep. It's a 1/2-inch square drive. It'll go right onto your socket, and next thing you know, you'll be busting off bolts.
So that was a look at some of Ingersoll Rand's niche bodywork tools. Check them out at ingersollrand.com. Also give us a subscribe to our channel and a like on this video. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.